Hey people, and welcome to a new Minetory video where I take a look back at past worlds. And this world is a an alpha 1.2.6 world. And this was a multiplayer server I hosted on my computer. And it started off with me, Pipster Pew Pew, and Noximus. Some of you may know them. And we built pretty much a load of random stuff on this server. This is still like first starting playing Minecraft, so I can't remember who built this big waterfall at the spawn, but yeah, this is where we actually legitly spawned in the world round here. So we started off and we built a house near spawn. I don't know what these cactus traps were. I think they were kind of some kind of spawn trap that didn't really work because they're out in the ocean. So here we have our first house, and I built this hot tub outside, which is pretty cool. I like my hot tub, and this is the first house we ever had. It's cool. I don't know why it says what a nub, but you can see inside. Look at all that old stuff we had. There's an upstairs and a downstairs as well. In fact, there's a double upstairs. There's a bed in there. Bed wasn't here when the world was made, by the way. I put that in there, like, later date. So you can go out the front and back here into some bridges. And this next house is Pista Pew Pew's Nubberton Manor. And it's called Nubbington Manor because it had a big statue called Nubbington outside. So this is Nubbington, this big mud wizard thing. The water used to flow off its hands, but for some reason later on this world came into a snow biome for some reason. It was originally just a normal grassy biome, but one of the updates made it into a snow biome for some reason. So this is Nubbington Manor. This is his main floor here. Standard chests, workbench, crafting. Up here you can see a bed. This is where you had to improvise what bed would look like in Minecraft before beds were in the game. And then you could go up here and you can go out the top. It sort of has like a castle feel to it at the top, if I can get out. So yeah. Pipster Pew Pew built all this. It's quite random. So he also has a downstairs which leads into a network of a load of stuff, including this farm. And he had a cactus farm. And you can keep on going down into the mines and stuff down here. There's nothing really that special down here. I don't know what's behind here. Ah, just more caves and stuff. And I'm back. I got kind of lost, but yeah. So down this way was a kind of random area. You got a ladder that goes up, and then you got a ladder that goes straight back down again. I don't know what they were doing, but it's kind of random. So we're back in the caves again. I'm probably going to get lost again and I have to cut the video. So here was just a massive area of cave system. And we have a wooden bridge. Simple. And a hole of sand, water. This place is quite well lit up though, I've got to say. They missed that iron though, and never came down here, it seems. So there was something down here. I remember a bedrock thing down here. They built something out of bedrock, just a massive room. Down here. This is one of their main areas. Yeah, this is the bedrock room. Don't know what the purpose of it was, but I remember they locked me in this room a few times. Bunch of nubs. So yeah, this is some kind of brings back memory. These old school cave systems, you know. I know you just wouldn't know unless you played this far back, I guess. It's just random. Brings back some good memories, you know. Some old school times. The early days of Minecraft when it wasn't about building big luxury mansions and doing speed builds and things like that. It was just about doing random things, and well, it still is to an extent. But back in the days, I sound like I'm really old, but this is only like a year and a little bit ago. So I'm going to go back to the surface now and have a look around some of the other stuff. Because Greg, or Noximus as you may know him, made his own little house. I'm going to show you that. If I can ever get out of here. Stupid ladder that goes up. What's the point of this? I really don't know. Answers on a postcard if anyone knows what the hell they were thinking when they built this. I can't even get down this ladder. Come on. Down. Down. Here we go. So this is back at his little underground wheat farm. And we're going to go... If I can find it, I can get out. Here we go. And here we go, we're out. So this is Greg's little home. His little brick home. He says, Greg's land, keep out. I'm sorry, but I'm going in. He had a farm. This was a fireplace. It had wood burning, but of course, wood didn't decay as much back then, but now it just burns and disappears. And this big thing was sort of like a lava. I don't know what it was. It says Greg is nub. I'll probably put that. And this water thing actually had boats that go up and down it. Oh god, I knocked my mic, I'm sorry. But yeah. Boats used to go up and down that. Oh, why is... See, I wouldn't have allowed this these days. I'm just too OCD. I couldn't allow that kind of stuff. So this is one of the last things Greg ever did on this server. Was he was building a sky walkway and he was going to build a house up there. It was made out of diamond. And there's a chunk error that's kind of... Yeah, this world had a bit of problems with this kind of stuff, like errors messing up the world. This is one of them. And right here, you see this glass bit? Under here was basically at the end of the world. Me and Greg TNT'd the hell out of this area. And I just... You can see down below the destruction, and I basically just glass and cobbled over it all. So that's pretty random. I can't believe I actually spent all that time putting the glass there. Over here we had a train system, as well as a big thing that said nub and a mud man that I made. This is called Nub Landmark Do Not Touch. And he used to have wood burning all around the edge as well, but obviously that's decayed now. And this was an underground train system that goes to other areas of the map. I'm not going to show the other areas in this video. I will save that for part 2 of the video, which will go up, I know, the day after this, maybe. So in here, little train system, mind the gap. And as you can see, old school minecart boosters. Oh yes. You really know it's old school when you got one of these boosters here. I kind of want to go on it and see if it works still. It probably doesn't. So that covers pretty much of the most of what was in this part of the land. There's another booster there. And there's one more thing I want to show you, I think. And that was, I built an underwater tunnel that went for miles. I was originally going to just build an underwater base, but I made it into a massive tunnel that pretty much went to where the train carts go to. And it takes longer to get there, so I don't know why I did it. And pretty much, this took forever to build. Here he is. This long underground network of glass and underwater base. Okay. I don't know why I made the floor out of glass. I should have left it as mud or dirt or whatever you call it. Because you can't actually place anything. You can't place torches on the floor or anything. But yeah, this took forever. literally forever. And this goes on for miles. As you can see on the minimap on the top right, I've still got my Yogg box installed. It's crazy. So that's pretty much everything on this side of the main map. There was a couple of little huts out in the forest. There was probably random crafting benches everywhere, random boats. This area used to be a massive forest as well, but we burned it all down. And this long bridge that actually connects this area to the other area was known as Operation Longreach, built by Pipsa Pew Pew, and it used to have a rail track that went across it, but a chunk error kind of messed this area up. Some of the chunks got corrupted and reformed. So this went all the way across to the other side. And it stopped here, about here. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for part 1 of the video. First part of this multiplayer world I played with a couple of friends. And that's it. So, hope you're looking forward to part 2. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. And I will bring you the next part very soon. And as you see here, the whole entire forest is still on fire from over a year ago. It's kind of crazy. I like it. It's still all on fire. I can't believe that. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.